Hey, everybody. Welcome to the local show. We're very glad that you guys are all here tonight. Yeah, I'm going to do that preachery thing and say, I'm going to say welcome to the local show, and you guys clap like crazy. Ready? Welcome to the local show. All right. We're very, very glad that you're here. I want to say welcome. I think that, it's trying to decide what I should say. I'm just going to say it. Oh, and also, hi to the people at home who are watching. We're streaming tonight, so thank you for tuning in if you are tuning in. I'm going to quickly introduce the musicians, and then I'm going to get out of the way. Right here we have Zach and Maggie. Please welcome Zach and Maggie. They just released a brand new record last week, I think it was, and it's wonderful, and we're so thankful that they are here with us. Right behind me, we have, for his first time at the local show, Mr. Andy Zipf. Please welcome Andy Zipf. Wonderful music, and he currently lives in Jacksonville, Florida, which, if you have watched The Good Place, you know is one of the top 12 swamp cities in Florida. That is a good joke. That's a Jason Mendoza joke. Anyway, and Andy's awesome, and we're thankful that he's here with us. I'm a fan of his music. And then next to Andy, we have David Radford, a.k.a. the Grey Havens. And then next to Dave Radford, we have the wonderful Skye Peterson. Please welcome Skye Peterson.
Hey, great to be back. We just had our album release party in this room, so we're going to play a song off that album. Well, Caesar said to Brutus, why can't we just get along in peace? But Jesus said to Judas, go ahead and just do it to me. Oh, ta fideli, mi mi ambe. Oh, ta fideli, mi mi ambe. Oh, mama, lay me down and let me go to sleep. Mama, stay around and count all of the sheep. You know as good as I, if I don't sleep, I cry. You're just lying there, would you grow up for me? Well, the hammer's made of hardened steel, and the gavel is made of soft and polished wood. If you build your house with gavels, they'll crack and splinter as they should. Well, the head of the anarchist party has gotta get his due. You gotta strategize and organize to make anarchy work for you. Oh, ta fideli, mi mi ambe. Ta fideli, mi mi ambe. Mama, lay me down and let me go to sleep. Mama, stay around and count all of the sheep. You know as good as I, if I don't sleep, I cry. You're just lying there, would you grow up for me? You grew up in another world, and I grew up in this world too. We both know each other's worlds, and we both know what we could do. Oh, ta fideli, mi mi ambe. 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 So mama, lay me down and let me go to sleep. Mama, stay around and count another sheep. You know as good as I, if I don't sleep, I cry. You're just lying there, would you grow up? Oh, mama, lay me down and let me go to sleep. Mama, stay around and count another sheep. You know as good as I, if I don't sleep, I cry. You're just lying there, would you grow up for me?
That was wonderful. So, my name's Andy Zipf. I'm so pleased to be here. Thank you for inviting me. Hey there, dragonfly, I was wondering about your eyes. I just read that if you count them, it's 24,000. Bet you can see 360 degrees. That's a lot more than I can, more than any human. You don't fly like a bird, that would be absurd. Your iridescent rings covered in feathers. Up and round again, looping back, and then you can go almost anywhere you want to. Colors of the spectrum, bet you know all of them in multiple dimensions. Everlasting enchantment, hovering in the trees, playing hide and seek with bees, buzzing so much all the buzzers buzz right out of you. Why don't you just for fun fly over the ocean, riding on the jet stream or whatever? Look there down below, 9 dolphins in a row. You can go almost anywhere you want to. Hey there, dragonfly, if you got 2 seconds time, perch upon the branch I'm holding, painted black and golden. Talk to my ego, tell him to let go of what I have not done yet, and in the anchor of regret. You don't fly like a bird, at least that's what I heard. You're nothing like a sparrow or a long spur. Up and round again, looping back, and then you can go almost anywhere you want to. You can go almost anywhere you want to. Thank you all.
How you guys doing so far? I was sitting up here and was trying to think about what I was going to play, and I think I'm just going to attempt a new song for you guys tonight. First up, and I don't know what it's called. Yes. I will take a vote at the end of the song as to, there's 3 options for a title. It goes like this.
Eyes wide, late night, windowsill open. There's a shadow at my back saying everything's broken. So I pointed to a star saying that's where I'm going. Second to the right, then straight till morning. Praying in the dark, please, if you got a moment. There's a shadow in my mind, says you're never gonna notice. Yeah, I've been dying inside, I've been trying not to show it. But I never wanna feel this way again. So take me anywhere, anywhere, anywhere but here. Or take me anywhere, anywhere, anywhere but here. And I don't care, I don't care, I don't care where. Just take me anywhere, anywhere.
Trying to remember the words to the second verse. Oh, I know it. Okay, here it is.
I've been trying to keep the faith, I've been trying to trust the process. But it just feels like pain, doesn't feel like progress. And it seems like a waste if I'm really being honest. I've been trying to fly away, but I keep falling. And Neverland keeps calling. So take me anywhere, anywhere, anywhere but here. Or take me anywhere, anywhere, anywhere but here. And I don't care, I don't care, I don't care where. Just take me anywhere, anywhere. I could spend my nights staring at the sky, dream of ways to fly away, chasing happy thoughts or a better plot, while I lose another day. And what a tragedy to awake and see that I'll never learn to stay. So bring me to a place where I don't chase escape, somewhere I could finally say, don't take me anywhere, anywhere, anywhere but here. Don't take me anywhere, anywhere, anywhere but here. Don't take me anywhere, anywhere, anywhere but here. Don't take me anywhere, anywhere. Eyes wide, late night, windowsill open.
Thank you, guys. So, real quick, 3 choices for the song are anywhere, anywhere but here, or Neverland. Okay.
Ooh, I disagree. Am I allowed?
Yeah.
I think it's anywhere. I think it should be anywhere.
See, I think, here's what I think. Here's my theory.
This is why you're
I'm sorry.
actually
I know
here.
you've already started. I'm interrupting. But like on the tours or the shows that I've played, Neverland always wins. But I think it's just because it's cool. And I'm not sure it's because it fits the song the best. You know what I mean? Is that why you're saying anyway?
I don't know. It's
Just
a
a
gut
feeling.
thing.
Okay.
You wouldn't understand.
I wouldn't understand.
If sorrow is a river ever flowing, always showing me the things that matter most, and tells me what I know, well, it could fill and it could flood and overflow the levees of my soul. Ooh, one foot in front of the other. It's alright if it pulls you under. Let it take you where it needs to take you. So feel it. Don't be afraid to feel it. Oh, feel it. Don't be afraid to feel it. Feel it. If anger is a stranger, open up, there is no danger in letting her come in. She could become a friend to teach you things and show you ways to use your voice to name the pain inside. Yeah, so one foot in front of the other. It's alright if it pulls you under. Let it take you where it needs to take you. So feel it. Don't be afraid to feel it. Why don't you feel it? Yeah, don't be afraid to feel it. Feel it. Yeah, one foot in front of the other. It's alright if it pulls you under. Let it take you. Yeah, feel it, feel it. And maybe there isn't much to it. The only way out is right through it. Let it take you where it needs to take you. So feel it. Don't be afraid to feel it. Oh yeah, feel it. Yeah, don't be afraid to feel it. Thank you. So, do you think it should be called Feel It?
Thanks. Should call it Neverland. All right. So like you said, we just released a new album, but we're going to stop it there with the new album stuff. We're just going to play brand new songs that no one's heard before. 'Cause that's what this is. I love to write character songs, and this is the only like straight down the middle love song I think I've really ever written that doesn't have a joke in there somewhere. So yeah, sorry. There's another one coming later. But no, we had the immense privilege to stay at a friend's home on the north coast of Ireland last year, and you're just kind of, when you're smacked in the face with that much beauty, it's kind of hard not to try to put some song together to try and capture it. So here it goes.
there in your eyes, a beauty never fading. Oh, there in your eyes, like a silver moon just shining with an elegant light. I count lines of colored iris, like rings of trees. They show me all the years of our life, like a home upon the ocean, all quiet in this moment, lost to the world in your eyes. Funny how time can feel so peculiar. How years gone by to a heart is just a moment. Yet both can be right. So the painter of my memory, this palette of emotions, hazed by a turpentine mind, will do his best to capture this perfect little stillness here as I look in your eyes. Here as I look in your eyes.
I had to close my eyes there for a minute. Just take that in. So I have a recurring dream where I'm flying feet first. And I wrote this to try to figure that out. But before I get into that, I just wanted to thank you for being so generous with your attention. It's really a gift, and I've had a really wonderful day, and this is just it's like a present that just keeps opening, and this evening is a part of that. So thank you for that gift. It's called Flying in a Lucid Dream. I've been thinking about the cost we pay. Disillusion is another name for building something with your own two hands. Isn't that how you become a man? It's a slow dance, don't make sense. I keep tripping on the back of this rhythm. Time wasted, can't face it. All I want ain't gonna be what I'm given. Feels like I'm fading. I've been waiting on another life while the one I'm living unwinds. It's a free and velvet string. It's a map of everything, and I'm holding so tightly that my thumb and fingers whiten. If I let go so gently, I don't know what's gonna happen, honey. Feels like I'm fading. I was flying in a lucid dream. Feet first, what does that mean? Am I looking for a little escape from the earth and the way she aches. We're talking in pictures. Can anybody out there see me? If you listen slow closely, that's the sound of me breaking honey. Beat my chest to keep the tide. Hold my breath on a thin highway. My lungs on fire. Sometimes it feels like I'm fading away. 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 Sometimes it feels like I'm fading away.
That was really cool. Thanks, man. That's such a good song. We should write together sometime.
Let's do it.
Yeah. This is a song called Shadows of the Dawn. A world away and still not far, like fabric woven into ours. Sometimes the night or the dawn, a shout out through the night, and day is coming soon. The kingdom of the morning star can pierce a cold and stony heart. Its grace went through me like a sword and came out like a song. Till then, I'm waiting for the day in the shadows of the dawn. But I won't wait, rest in my bones. I'll take these foolishness roads of grace, run toward the dawn. And when I rise, dawn turns to day. I'll shine as bright as the sun, and these roads that I've run will be wise. It's veiled and stands behind a shroud, the final day when trumpets sound. Sometimes I glimpse into the fog and listen for the song. Till then, I'm waiting for the day in the shadows of the dawn. But I won't wait, rest in my bones. I'll take these foolishness roads of grace, run toward the dawn. And when I rise, dawn turns to day. I'll
shine as bright as the sun, and these roads that I've run will be wise. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the day, the shadows of the dawn.
Such a great song. Also, I'm still thinking of, like, logistically about how you fly feet forward. That's you guys are. I feel like blown away by literally every single one of these songs, and it's so nice not to fake it. So I've kind of made this like deal with myself that I won't write a love song, but this is a song I wrote for a boy that I love, but it's not a love song. Anyway, this is called More and More Beautiful. It's been a weird year of changing and aging, of life rearranging, of facing fears. It's been a hard fight, of saying I'm sorry, of learning the hard way, of sleepless nights. I just realized that if I introduce it like that, it sounds like this relationship has been terrible. It's been most of all really great. Anyway, okay, wow. Am I blushing? I feel like I'm blushing. It's been a hard fight of saying I'm sorry, of learning the hard way, of sleepless nights. And I wish that I was told that life doesn't get easier as it goes. But the older I get, the more I know. Days get deeper and richer and more beautiful. There's the hopeful part. Well, a while ago, we sat on a park bench and cried like two infants and let it all go. But just yesterday, we laid down our defenses and laughed like we meant it and felt a change. And I wish that I was told that the older you get, the less you really know. But days like these make it easy to hope. Days get richer and deeper and more beautiful. And we're here now in this beautiful tension. It can make all the difference and teach us how to live in the hope that He carries our souls, and these burdens are bridges that bring us back home. He never promised us a simple life. If we want to live, we're gonna have to die. Oh, when you walk beside the one who will love you and know you and trust you all your life, well, it's no surprise to find all the fractures, to bring all your failure into the light. And it's a double-edged sword to be torn by love, 'cause we find the face of God in all that we're not. And it doesn't get easier as it goes, but it gets richer and deeper and more beautiful. We get older, grow closer, we see that we're beautiful.
Not crying. No, I'm not crying. Hey, so that ends the first half. So y'all stand up and stretch your legs. Hey, Rachel. Rachel Mader is the, what is your official title again? The head of the manor things. She's the queen of scones. Yeah, can you tell everybody about what's going on? Yay! Thank you. So stretch your legs, take about 10 minutes, and go check the stuff out, and we'll see you in a minute.
Hey, folks. We've had a couple people ask. Restrooms are down this hall, down here to your right. If you need them, that is where they are. Thank you.
Hey, everybody. We're going to get started. If you don't mind making your way back over here, that would be great. How about another big hand for these amazing songwriters? Yes. So good. I want to say a few things really quickly. We want to say some thank yous for some people without whom we would not be able to do this. First and foremost, we want to say thank you to the Rabbit Room membership. Who in here is a Rabbit Room member? Anybody? Anybody? Okay, so I know that, yes, thank you so much. There's some people at home. We have this amazing army of people who kind of believe in the mission of the Rabbit Room and help keep things going here, and we wouldn't be able to do this without them. So if you're interested in kind of locking arms with us and what we do, then check out the Rabbit Room. We would be grateful for your help. We also want to say thank you to Ronald Blue Trust. They have been sponsors of the local show for a few years now. They really have been helpful in this whole thing. We want to say thank you to Dewey Running Sound. Thank you so much, Dewey Boyd. Grateful. And then Rachel Mader, who does everything scone related. We also want to say thank you to Caitlin. Thank you, Caitlin. And also to Houston and Debbie for doing video. To Pete for helping out, for Kara for taking pictures, and then Brandon, the kind of ringleader here. He's the guy who put this whole thing together. So big hand to Brandon Hayes. Thank you, Brandon. I also, one of the fun things we do here is that if we spot somebody in the audience who we know is really good, we ask them, hey, will you do a song to kick off the second half? So my friend Caleb Edwards over here, he's a great singer-songwriter. He just launched a Kickstarter campaign for a new album called Metanoia, correct? Which is Greek, correct? Yes. Which is a language I do not know. But you can explain that if you want. But yeah, he's really great, and asked him to do a song about 30 seconds ago. So please welcome Caleb Edwards.
Thank you. Yeah, this is unexpected, and I'm scared. Yeah, I see that. I'm just... I know. Thank you, Zach. Everyone's incredible, right? So I'll keep this brief. So I hate my birthday, or at least I'm trying to come to terms with my birthday, and it seems to keep happening every year. And when anyone ever asks when my birthday is, I just say it's this year. And my wife hates that. But anyways, I wrote this on my 27th birthday, which was the first song in this whole collection that I'm now calling Metanoia, which I'm now have a Kickstarter for. And it was the sort of the start of the process of coming through this veiled life, taking off the veil of my life, essentially, and discovering grace and even an autism diagnosis, and sort of realizing how awesome that is. I'm not great at humor. So this is called 27. And 27 years have flown right by. I hope I get a few more before I die. This is the wrong melody. And 27 years have flown right by. I hope I get a few more before I die. And all this time and no alibi for this fear of being loved. Oh, I'm older than my dad was when he was my age, and I'm younger than the gray that's showing up on my face. The yearn for going home is so near, so far, so long. My hands curse my name when I play a song. It makes it kinda hard to play the whole night long. It's what I gotta do just to right all the wrongs in this fear of being loved. Being born in the winter suits me just right, like the bittersweet cold and the silence at night. Maybe 27 years is just this song, so far, so long.
ideal world, I'd know when I die. I kiss all my babies, I say my goodbyes. I trek through the snow, just the forest at night, in this fear of being loved. I think I'd rather die alone than you look me in the face and tell me I was loved by all the folks in this place. And some folks can't handle all the love you feel, so strong, so far, so long. In 27 years I think is plenty of time to get over all the demons, name myself, and I'm beginning to think I should swallow my pride and this fear of being loved. Maybe I'm a fool and a blind one at that, for thinking that a hug is any less than that. Maybe I could learn to love all this love, so far, so long.
Thank you.
I love that song. Did you ever put the video out for that, Caleb? Yes. Maggie played on that video, so it's him playing guitar and her on the violin. So it's called 27, right? Thank you. So we're going to play a hymn that we wrote, which is a rare thing for us. We play for some hymn writers, so we're around that world, but our church actually got a little, it's Nashville, why not see all the songwriters in your church if they can put together something. So we wrote this with a fantastic country writer named Tranny Anderson. She writes hits that actually make money. And she did a great job. So it's based on, there's an old Anglican prayer, Father, what we know not, teach us. Father, what we have not, give us. Father, what we are not, make us. And so we kind of try to cram that together. So this is the first time this has been played, I think, out in public. So we're going to see how it goes. That's right, you're in A. No, G. G.
Father, what we know not, teach us. Father, what we have not, give us. Father, what we are not, make us, for the purpose of your glory. Father, what we see not, show us where your path of truth is, lead us. Where our spirit's broken, heal us, for the purpose of your glory. Search us and make known all your ways, for you are the God of salvation. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Father, tune our ears to hear you. Fill our hearts that hunger for you. Rid us of ourselves and make us new, for the purpose of your glory. Search us and make known all your ways, for you are the God of salvation. Thy kingdom come, thy Father, what we know not teach us. Father, what we have not give us. Anything we are not make us for the purpose of your glory.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much. So as Andrew said, I live in Jacksonville, Florida, and still getting the lay of the land there. It's actually the largest city in the U.S. landmass wise. It feels it too. So I flew in yesterday from Jacksonville, and in the morning, and I met a friend at Lipscomb University. And since I don't have a rental car this trip around, and my wife is watching now, and I think she's probably grinning because I needed it. But anyway, so I decided, well, let me just walk, because maybe it'll be cheaper to get a lift a little bit closer. So I kept walking, and that ended up being 7 miles. But I run. One of the things that kind of sets me right side up is I run every other day, and actually, if I don't, I start to feel, upside down. So, but I was walking yesterday, and I've got flat feet, and I have orthotics in these boots, and I walked them in half. But my friend who I'm staying with, Tim, gave me some Gorilla Tape, and so that I'm happy to tell you that they've been repaired. But while I was walking, 7 miles, I was thinking about my dad, and and also thinking about this evening and what I was going to play. And I put a record out in March of 2022 called "How to Make a Paper Airplane," and I spent 4 years on it. And I used stolen hours and borrowed microphones to make it. The last song I wrote for it was this song, the bookends of the record, of the birth of my son and the death of my father. In 2020, I got a call from my brother. I'm one of 4 boys, and I got a call from my brother. And he said, "You need to come home now. Dad fell, and he hasn't gotten up. He's in the hospital." And so I took the quickest flight I could find that day, and we gathered with my dad in the hospital and spent time with him, and we sang to him. We sang songs from his childhood and from our life together. And when I came home from the memorial and the funeral, I was mowing the lawn, and I was wearing my dad's hat and my dad's T-shirt that I'd taken home. And my son was in his room, and my son, if he's watching, he's up past his bedtime. But I kind of hope he is, but we'll see. This is after all going to be documented on and archived, so I can make him watch this instead of Bluey or something. But so it's a great show, by the way. Not sponsored. We're not sponsored by Bluey, but I do highly recommend it. There's no way I'll ever be as good of a dad as the good dad on Bluey, though. So I was mowing the lawn with my dad's hat and T-shirt, and my son, he's 6, and he was watching me from his window in his room as I went by the side of the house. And in the reflection of the window, I saw myself wearing my dad's clothes, and I also saw me, 6 years old, watching my father mow the lawn. So Would you let me process grief at the punk rock show? The hospital food tastes like airport food. There's an assortment of juice at the foot of your bed. Mom found your keys in your old blue jeans, left on the floor. They were in the right front pocket. There's a machine helping you breathe. There's another machine with a buzz that's annoying. We held your hands, told stories in, laughed through our tears underneath the quiet bell of recognition. In a rhythmic clanging swell, we are letting you go. Did you hear all of us singing Ferris, Lord Jesus, ruler of all nature? The airport food tastes like hospital food, and they don't serve juice during a global pandemic. Walking down the concourse, I thought I would, and did start crying silently for the beautiful tragedy. My God, I am still grieving. Mowing the lawn, I had your hat on, and the black t-shirt stained pink with bleach on the bottom hem. Your grandson smiled looking on from inside his room. Was that you reflected back on the window from my youth? I'm gonna miss you. Dad, you won't need your glasses anymore.
I'm definitely a fan, a new fan. Oh, it's such a good song. Plug this in. Debating this other new one that's even more not done. Okay. Don't make fun of me. I need help with the title for this song. I desperately do not want to call it Let It Go. So here we go. Maybe I should do it on piano. No, that's stupid. Okay, here we go. There's a door. No, that's the wrong key. Sorry, guys. All right. There's a door in my mind that I try to avoid. It's a scene on replay. It's a constant white noise where there's so much shame and doubt. Even though I talked it out 1,000 times, it's still there. But you said you want me to know you can let it go. Leave it behind you, let it go. I'm right here beside you, don't you know? This doesn't define you. I do, I do, I do. Close my eyes and I'm there. It can happen so fast. Thought I'd moved on ahead, but I'm back in the past where there's so much shame and doubt. Even though I talked it out 1,000 times, it's still there. But so are you. It's still true. You can let it go. Leave it behind you, let it go. I'm right here beside you, don't you know? This doesn't define you. I do, I do. So let it go. Leave it behind you, let it go. I'm right here beside you, don't you know? This doesn't define you. I do, I do. So when I look at your face, I don't see your mistakes. In the light of the grace I have for you, have for you. Close the door in your mind. Don't look back, it's alright. And just know you'll always be mine. And once you do, finally you can let it go. Leave it behind you, let it go. I'm right here beside you, don't you know? This doesn't define you. I do, I do, I do. It's either, I don't even know. Let it go, leave it behind you, or define you. Let it go. Oh. Oh, that was the other option. Door in my mind. Door in my mind or define you. Let it go. Yeah. Neverland.
There's so many options. They're giving you so many things to think about. I always kind of feel like I feel called to sing about spring when I'm in the winter. I feel like this winter has felt especially long for a lot of different reasons, but I feel like daffodils have meant so much more to me this year because of it. And I was like, as I'm reading through the Psalms, I've kind of realized that, like, David seemed to ask God for spring.
and kind of all through Scripture, it was like, God, please, like, send the rain. And so I wanted to write kind of a, I'm calling it February prayer. And also, I prayed this last week and kind of finished it up. And it's been like 60 degrees, so you have me to thank for the nice weather. Lord of blossom, bud and bloom, will you stir the springtime soon? Cast away the cold and bring the yield. Lord, to whom all earth belongs, will you sing a springtime song? Call the flowers to fill the fallowed fields. Father, hear me as I pray. Blow the winter winds away. Turn the seasons, send the rain, and be with me as I wait. Lord of sky and space and stars, will you cause the clouds to part? Shine the sun upon my weary soul. Lord, from whom all blessings flow, will you give my garden growth? Tear the weeds and plant the seeds below. Oh, Father, hear me as I pray. Blow these winter winds away. Turn the seasons, send the rain, and be with me as I wait. Lord of light and lasting love, will you raise the daisies up? Resurrect the roses, shift the shade. Lord, to whom creation cries, will you bring this death to life? Let the nature praise your glorious name. So, Father, hear me as I pray. Blow the winter winds away. Father, hear me as I pray. Will you blow these winter winds away? Turn the seasons, send the rain, and be with me as I wait. Yeah, Lord, be with me as I wait.
All right, we've hit that point in every writer's round where we all start just because we all write 90% really slow, meaningful songs and then like one or two fun ones. So I'll try a fun one. This takes a little explaining. Yeah, it takes a little bit of explaining. So late 1400s. Who remembers late 1400s? There's probably the world's most famous jester. There's a guy named Triboulet. Yeah. He was jester for Louis the Louis the XII, and Francis I. Renowned. The plays Rigoletto was based off of him, or the opera Rigoletto, and a few other plays. He's kind of the guy who characterized the whole red jester with the big pointy hat. And he was famous for his wit. He was very, very witty. And it got him in trouble, so much so. One time in court, as comedians do, he took a risk. Let's see if this gets a laugh. And he came up and he spanked the king. Francis didn't love that. And he essentially said, all right, if you come up with a better joke, then I'll spare your life. He said, oh, I'm sorry, Your Highness. I thought you were the queen. That didn't go over well for him. But his response put him in the history books, and it's in the song, so I won't give it away. So I decided to write it as a Marty Robbins country ballad, as one would do. So let's try this song. A man unlike any other. They'd laugh as you'd shout and you'd sing. A young Prince Francis had fancied your charms, made you the jester for kings. You once said a noble might kill you. The king cried, no trouble, my friend. If you shall die, he'll hang the next night. So you asked, might today work instead? Triboulet, Triboulet, what did you say to make the king angry that fine summer's day? Triboulet, Triboulet, do not dismay. Your life shall be over, but is safe for today. Y'all would laugh at your jesting. Your mind was as sharp as a knife. Your humor would dance on a razor's edge, but stepped over that fateful night. The king said your life shall be ended, but due to the laughs that you gave, you may choose your method of dying, my friend. So you quickly shouted, old age. Triboulet, Triboulet, what did you say to make the king angry that fine summer's day? Triboulet, Triboulet, do not dismay. Your life shall be over, but is safe for today.
So when we first moved to Jacksonville, we lived in an apartment, and it had we were on the first floor, and there was a porch, which in Florida is called the lanai. Your back porch and front porch, they're just called the lanai. It's just a porch, guys. So, but we were on the porch, and it started to rain, and so we had to go inside. And my son was at that time just over 3, and so there was a stack of construction paper. And I made a paper airplane for him. And he thought it was a magic trick when I threw it down the hall. I just kept making them over and over again, you know? And we still do that. I was just doing that with him this weekend. When I wrote that song, I knew I was making a record. So this is the title track. This is how to make a paper airplane. Let me teach you how to make a standard paper airplane. You can use the kind you like, spiral notebook blanket line. First you fold down the middle, then you make 4 triangles, then you bend the bottom edge. Take your time and don't forget that just a little while ago it was not a thing to hold. It was not an airplane. It was waiting to be made. You can climb up all the stairs, turn around and drop it there. It will fly pretty far, several feet, a couple yards. Watch it flip and dance and sway. Pretend you're traveling far away, wherever you would like to go. Past the sun, past all we know. It's a mystic magic thing to ride upon those holy wings. I'm glad I taught you how to make your first paper airplane. When your hands are bigger than just an hour and try again. When your hands are bigger than your hands now, try again. Teach somebody how to make a folded paper airplane. Tell them what your father said, that he carried you to bed, and you held the prize you made, a crumpled paper airplane. It was a champion of the sky, went round the earth in record time, at lightning speed thrown from your hands. Let's make another when we can. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful to be here, and I want to let you know that the first verse is actually instructional, so if you follow that, it'll teach you how.
This has been really fun. Thanks everybody for coming out. I'm so thankful to the Rabbit Room in so many ways, and they introduced me to this form of concert, this in the round style. So I've totally taken that and run with it, and so I've started this thing called the Zion Caravan Tour, and it's just going to be like this basically. And we're trying to get a Nashville show for the 15th of April. So if you see it, come on out. I'm going to try to get a lot of different artists out. And yeah, I have the Rabbit Room to thank for a lot, and that is one of those things. So I'm going to close out my last song with a song called Far Kingdom. There is
the storm and the sea. There will be no need of darkness, and none for tears when that far kingdom I see. There's a river we will know, ever clear and ever full, from the fount that overflows in the light of the King. And when we drink it, we will find that this joy ever full will ever rise, and it'll rise on in the kingdom, in the kingdom. There is a far kingdom on the other side of the glass, and by a faint light we see. Still there is more gladness, longing for the sight, than to behold or be filled by anything. There is a far kingdom there at the end of the sea, where they know my name, and unto that far kingdom calls me home. Oh, my soul, I will wait for the river we will know, ever clear and ever full, from the fount that overflows in the light of the King. And when we drink it, we will find that this joy ever full will ever rise, and it'll rise on in the kingdom, in the kingdom, and it'll rise on in the kingdom, in the kingdom.
Thank you guys so much for coming. What a joy this has been. I'm going to close out with this one last song. I heard about this survey where they interviewed the same amount of people and asked them the question, what do you think about blank, blank, and blank? And then they interviewed the same people and asked them, what does God think about blank, blank, and blank? And they found out that their answers were the same for both questions. God's thoughts are not our thoughts, and God's ways are not our ways, and that's something I've been learning, is that God's love is not like mine, as hard as I try. And so I wrote a chorus that I would love for you guys to sing with me on. It goes like this. I'll sing it once and ask you to sing it with me. Oh, you're still here. You're still here, and you're not going anywhere. And you're not going anywhere. Can you guys try that with me? You're still here. You're still here, and you're not going anywhere. And you're not going anywhere. I have my reasons for my rebellion. I have a basis for my blame and my distress.
assuming everybody loves upon condition. I'm surprised to find a hole in my conclusion. 'Cause you're still here. You're still here. And you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. Sing that one more time. Yeah, you're not going, you're not going. No, you're not going, you're not going anywhere. Thank you.
Let's hear it one more time for these guys. Zach and Maggie. Andy Zipf. Dave Bradford of the Grey Havens. And Skye Peterson. Great job. Thanks to y'all for coming out tonight. 2 bits of shopkeeping that we'll do. One, after we get done here in a minute, we will invite everyone to go hang out on the porch in this very nice evening that Skye was kind enough to ask God to bring. So, yeah, if you could go ahead and get up and get your coffee, get your scones, and go hang out there because we're going to have to reset the room, pick up all these chairs and stuff. And 2, over here, these guys have brought merch. They have things for you to get. If you are, like, looking for a way, if you enjoyed what these guys are doing and are looking for a very tangible, helpful way to support them, buy their stuff. There's, I think, a Grey Havens vinyl that's over here. Yeah, Kristen can show those things. It looks very nice. The brand new Zach and Maggie album that just came out is also over here. And then Skye's album, which isn't actually even like out in the world yet, is also here. So that's limited edition. So you can grab that. Hey, thank you to all the folks at home that are tuning in. This is awesome. The first Tuesday of every month, we will be right here with wonderful songwriters like this. Let's give them one more hand. Thanks, guys. Thanks, y'all. Have a good evening.